Well, we are on the precipice of another rate hike from the Federal Reserve. The May FOMC meeting is happening right now, and they plan on announcing a rate hike tomorrow. And we don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I'm going to talk about what the market is pricing in for a rate hike. And then we're also going to take a peek at both AMD and Airbnb. They are reporting earnings after market close today, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Richard Allen with TipRanks TV. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. The Federal Reserve is meeting once again for the May FOMC meeting. The market is pricing in a rate hike, but people seem to be freaking out as they always do in the stock market, and today is another example of a very choppy day out there on the stock market. If you take a peek at tipranks.com here, the S&P 500 is up slightly, up 0.51% on the day. The Dow Jones is up slightly as well, up 0.33% on the day. And the NASDAQ, definitely the hardest hit of the bunch over the past several months, is down slightly today, down 0.14%. Now, the reason the market is tumultuous lately again is the Federal Reserve is meeting. They are likely to announce a rate hike tomorrow. Almost 100% certain that they will announce a rate hike tomorrow. But the market isn't quite sure what that rate hike will be. The market is pricing in a 50 basis point rate hike or a 0.5% rate hike, but we could see something smaller depending on what the FOMC decides. Now, if we do see a 0.25% or 25 basis point rate hike, that would be fantastic for the market in the short term, but I don't think it would do enough to curb inflation. If we do get a 50 basis point rate hike or a 0.5% rate hike, which is looking like the most likely scenario that will happen, we will probably see a little more of the same in the stock market. I think slightly down or flat over the next several weeks until people kind of realize that some of the opportunities that are out there in the equities market after the big dips we've seen in a lot of the big tech stocks, Amazon, Netflix, and the like. Now, let's take a peek at AMD. They're reporting a little bit later today, and we're going to take a peek at Airbnb as well, so stick around for the whole video. Now, some analysts are expecting AMD or Advanced Micro Devices to crush earnings today. AMD is up slightly, almost 1% on the day. It is a moderate buy based on 17 analyst ratings with an average upside of right around 61%. If we take a peek at projections for AMD, Q1 2022 earnings are expected after close. There will be a conference call at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Projected earnings per share of 91 cents and projected revenue of just over $5 billion. Let's take a quick peek at the chart here for AMD, because given the supply constraints for semiconductors right now, and AMD is a big semiconductor and chip company, given how far they've fallen so far year to date, let's look at the chart, right around 40% down year to date. Given that, if they do crush expectations, you could see this stock soar after hours today. So let me know how you feel about AMD. Are you excited for their earnings release? I want to hear from you. Let me know. Second company that I want to talk about real quick before we go is Airbnb. If we take a peek at Airbnb, trading under the ticker symbol ABNB, they are not having a great day today, down 6% so far today. However, this is a moderate buy based on 27 ratings with an average upside of right around 38%. And Airbnb is releasing their Q1 2022 earnings release after market close today. Conference call is a little bit later than AMD's at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are projecting a loss of 25 cents per share and are projecting revenue of $1.45 billion. If we take a peek at Airbnb and their chart, it paints a little bit of a different story than AMD. They're down right around 11.5% year to date. A lot of that coming from today. But Airbnb and their earnings release will paint a little bit of a different picture than what we're going to see from AMD. We're going to see whether or not people are traveling now that they're not as afraid of COVID restrictions, with mask mandates being lifted on planes and things like that. We will see whether Airbnb is increasing their business year over year, which they should be because last year was a tough year. The past 2 years have been tough for Airbnb. So they should beat their numbers year over year, but we will see. Let me know how you feel. The market certainly doesn't feel fantastic about Airbnb today, being down almost 6% on the day as of recording this video. But obviously, I want to hear from you down in the comments. Let me know. And obviously, let me know what you think the Fed is going to do. Are you excited for a rate hike because you want to get inflation under control, or you just want the Fed to stop messing with the markets? Let me know how you feel. I want to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for joining me for this video here on YouTube and TipRanks TV. TipRanks TV, you can find some fantastic exclusive content over there, and then these videos in a great ad-free way. So let me know, hit me up in the comments, and we'll talk. As always, I'll see you in the next one.